Welcome back, everybody. My name is Sarah, as you might... Excuse you? Oh, well. Welcome to a sheep being killed by a wolf. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, thank you, friend. Mwah. Welcome back, guys. I am gonna go ahead, and I know day is waning, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and go out and explore the world a little bit today. I think that seems like a good use of my time. I have a brand new, ready to be wet with demon blood iron sword, which sounds super awesome. I'm also just gonna really quick make a boat, which apparently you need one of these for nowadays. Boat! Awesome. Alright. So I have a boat in order to do boat things. My farm is just ridiculous now. It's just growing exponentially. It's looking good. I realize that it's probably going to get dark on my journey. So I have brought a bed. I don't have any sort of means to navigate back home other than the map in my pocket, which I did bring with me here. So I just have to remember that I live next to a mansion, which you would think, Sarah, that's not hard to remember. Well, you also have to remember that I'm slightly an idiot, and I will probably forget. Ow! Okay. Let's get in the boat. Let's go exploring. Now, I haven't played Minecraft in an age. And by that I mean, I don't really know, like, the whole building of boats with these. Like, this animation is nice, that looks good, but I don't really understand why I needed to build a spade in order to do it. You think that, I don't know, that just seems weird to me. I also don't know whether or not boats are still made of, like, paper mache. Oh my god, what the hell is that? What is that? Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's super weird. What is it? Oh, there's weird stuff down there. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, weird. What is it? Are they gonna hurt me? I assume they are, because the only nice thing in Minecraft are pigs, cows, sheep, and wolves to a certain extent. Oh, they're gross. Ah! What the hell was that? Oh, screw that. I don't even know what that was. Oh, I'm getting out of here. Oh, what debuff do I have? Mining fatigue. Ugh. Okay. I'm actually about to go off the map here, so I have to turn this way. About face. There we go. So now I think, yeah, there we go. I'm going in a direction that makes sense. What the hell was that? What was that? Ugh. There's something called mining fatigue. What the hell is mining fatigue? Okay. Well, I'm gonna try not to think about that. Oh, I swing really slow. Oh, I don't think I can dig. Oh, that's not good. Well, that's not good at all. Fish? Fish? Pigs? Fish and pigs? I guess that's what that was, though. It was like some sort of weird fish monster. I wonder what the hell that place is. Some sort of... Is it kind of like a temple, like in the... Oh! Hello! Hello! How are you? Oh, aren't you just the prettiest thing? Well, hello to you, too! I'm not gonna get anywhere if I talk to every goddamn horse I meet. I must quest. Oh, I am actually really hungry. Nom nom. Okay. And it is already getting really dark. Oh, I've wandered off the map a bit. Moo. Cows. Up. Huh? Oh yeah, there we are. A pumpkin! Oh, I see 2 pumpkins over there. Three pumpkins. Can you still wear them on your head? Oh, I can't. I've got this fucking mining fatigue for another 2 minutes. That's really frustrating. Oh god. I might actually have to live in this hole for the evening. Because, yeah, it's getting dark. Why is it that every time I start up my video, I'm like, hello, how are you today? I'm living in a hole! Like, has anybody else noticed that, or is that literally just me? Or maybe that's every Minecraft video. I don't really know. I'll be honest, I haven't watched a Minecraft video in a while. There we go. Nice and sealed. Well, sort of. How do I get rid of this mining fatigue? I have it for another minute and a half. Can I still kill stuff, or does it affect my ability to kill? Because that's a problem. Oh god, that leads outside. We're just gonna seal this side up too, I guess, for now. Ah! Oh. Wow, I really... Like, it's impossible to dig, huh? Jesus. Alright. That's a terrible, terrible curse. Wow. What the hell is that thing? Well... Oh, Christ. Already out of torches. This is a great start. Particles, Christ. Woof. Please tell me this ends soon. I can't dig. I can't do the one thing. I can't mine. 2 seconds. Hooray! Okay. Ugh. That was terrible. What the hell? Doing this will give me treasure and glory. I also might get lost down here. But won't that be funny to watch? There's light from that way. There's darkness that way. Oh, it's so it's so dark. Why does it have to be so dark? Hello, Mr. Bat. Oh, I hear a zombie. I panicked a little bit. Peed my pants. Just a little bit. I hear his gross... Ooh. Ah! Aha! Hello! There we are. Oh. Hello there. Ah! I fell. Oh god, there's a skeleton somewhere and he's shooting at me. Die! Die! Tired of hearing you squeak at me, tiny, tiny thing. Actually, we could just go this way. More zombie noises. More noises of the undead. Yes. Some lava there. That's a good thing. So that's where that arrow came from, down there. Strange. strange and very weird. Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll go this way. Whoa, fucking hell. Yes, yes. Come at me, foul demon! Ha! Hello? Anybody here? No? Just a big old empty cavern. See, this is what I was looking for back in the original hole. The bedrock hole. Ooh. Oh, criminy. Haha! Oh man, I feel so pro when I kill a creeper. Oh, that's a long way down. Well, there's iron here, and I don't have an iron pick. I did look at my previous footage there, and I realized that I had made this entire set of iron stuff with no iron pick, and I could probably, in the comments when I read those comments, I'm probably going to be screamed at by the people. They're like, oh, you made all this iron stuff but not an iron pick, way to go, herder. And I'll say, yes, herder indeed. Okay, cool. Got some more torches. I have a boat. Stand back, everyone. I have a boat. There's more iron here that I'm gonna just nick, and then I think I'll try and go back up to the surface to see if it's day. Because if it's day, I will be able to leave. Continue on my search for glory. There's more iron here. Okay. Aha. Oh. Oh. Yo. I also noticed that you can probably hear in my earlier footage, you can actually hear me clicking the buttons for me doing things, and I apologize for that, but as of right now, I can't really do anything about it. Nope, it's still dark as sin out there. Alright, well, just leave it like that for now. I'll just collect this. Wait a minute, what am I doing? What am I doing? How could you have let me do this? You guys are probably screaming at me. Sarah! You have a fucking bed. Go to sleep. Hey, but I got some iron. I got some iron out of that, so, you know, it's not all bad. It's just mostly bad because, you know, your host is an idiot. Oh, I see you there, Mr. Creeper. I see you. I'm not happy about me seeing you, but I know you're there. Oh, pumpkins. I read recently that pumpkin pie was added to the game. So won't that be wonderful? I'll teach myself how to make some pumpkin pie. Hello, friend. This way, I guess. We'll move inward a little bit. Let's move this way. Actually, ooh. That doesn't make me feel good. Ah! And lo, I was right. Oh, well, I'll take that. I'll feed that to my dog. Fucking hell, that creeper scared the shit out of me. What was he doing? What was he doing there? He's having a lovely morning until he saw me. I could feel quite the same way, honestly. I hate scaling mountains. I don't like it. I don't fancy it. Not at all. I like this forest. This is quite nice. It's very... I imagine it smells very much of cedar and pine. Very, very refreshing kind of smell. Lots of forests. Lots of forest. Goodness. It's very, very beautiful though. It makes me actually like want to go hiking in a forest. But I have a problem with that, and that's because I don't like bugs. And there are a lot of bugs in the outside world. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there are just an unholy amount of bugs, to the point where it's almost kind of disgusting. I don't hate all bugs, I just hate some of them. Like, cockroaches are probably the scariest thing in the world for me. I literally turn into, like, a 5-year-old girl and scream. Oh, there's some lava in that cave there. I literally do scream, but I feel like I have an actual reasonable fear of them, just because when I was a kid, my family and I used to live in this apartment, and the apartment that was above us was infested with cockroaches. And they would crawl in through the air vents, and they would crawl through the air vents down into our apartment. So we were infested with their infestation after a certain point. And I'm probably making some of you guys' skin crawl, because I know I'm not the only one who doesn't like cockroaches. Well, it's good to see lily pads aren't like landmines anymore. But as I was saying, that they just, their infestation became very quickly our infestation. And since that was the case, we obviously had to move. Excuse you. But until then, like, there was a good, I don't know, like a 6-month period where, like, my mother and I literally lived in a tent in our living room, just because there were so many bugs and so many just flying around our apartment that it was basically unsanitary to be literally anywhere else except that tent. That was when I was very young, and I don't actually really remember it too well, but I do remember the buzzing noises, and I remember just being literally like shit, like just the scaredest I think I've ever been, because of that. It's just, I don't need my boat for this, I'll swim. I'm hoping that this map has this particular map I've got in my hand has a village on it, because I want to steal their stuff. I know there's loot in the village as well, and then that's another reason why I'm hoping to come across a village. Let's see. Oh, I'm stuck under a tree. A dark hole. pigs and sheeple noises. Enderman? I don't like hearing that. I understand they're neutral mobs, but it definitely still doesn't make you feel any better about it. Hello, rare sheep. I also, while I was... I hear a spider. I don't... Oh. What the hell? Hello. There's something here. Ah! Ow. Yeah, right here. What is this? Oh, a spider dungeon. Gah! Hi. Well. Ow! Ow. Son of a bitch. Eat 3 pieces of bread and then you're mine. Own you. Die. Ow, 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 ow. I did it! Wow, that was like the easiest thing I think I've ever done. Huh. Whoa. Bones, some beetroot. Bones are good. Iron horse armor? What the hell is that? Well, obviously iron horse armor, but... Oops. String. More bones. Another name tag! More string. A golden apple and another iron horse armor set. Awesome. I'm gonna nick these. And... I don't want to have to be here all night. But I'm gonna have to be here all night. Well, if I'm gonna have to be here all night, we're gonna make the best of it. And we're gonna dig up the floor. I'm gonna cannibalize this this floor. I love mossy cobblestone. I love the look of it. I like making basements to the places I live in with mossy cobblestone basements, just to make it like extra creepy. It's like, ooh, creepy basement. And I know that nowadays you can make this, and that finding it like this isn't the only way to get it in the game anymore. Like, you can actually just, you can, I think it's like you take vines and then you just put cobblestone with it and it makes mossy cobblestone. Which is good. I like that option. But I think finding it like this is just like super fun and cool. Okay, cool. Did I loot my bed from that place? Oh yeah, I did. I got kind of worried that I didn't have my bed. What do you mean I can only sleep at night? It is night. Well, almost. Just don't put it that close to the freaking wall there. I found out you could jump on your bed. It's actually like has bounce. Boing, 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 boing. There we go. Well, I'm surprised it didn't say there are monsters nearby. That's kind of nice. Okay. I still hear that damn spider. Just get out from underneath the trees. Into the light of the sun. I think I'm safe. Okay. Feels good. That feels good. Yep. Getting there. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Alrighty. Into the west. Oh no, wait. That's the east. Because the sun rises into the east. It sets in the west. Right? East. Moving east. Along a very interesting sort of coastline here. Some fucking weirdly glitched out water. Alrighty. I'm not here to judge. It just looks a little weird is all. I just heard a zombie. Nothing yet. No village. Just more beautiful vistas and water. Lots of water. Lots and lots of water. Some more bunnies. Hello, bunnies. Frolic like you. La la la. La la la. Ow. La 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 la. Oh. Hup. Another endless frickin' ocean. Goodness me, that's just water. Look at this. Nom, 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 nom. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to traverse this. Oh wait, oh there's stuff up there. Yeah, there is. What the hell's up there? Can I climb up there? Is that? That'd be a big ask. No. This has got a pretty convenient path up here. Hup, hup. Oh, that was like a different kind of dirt. Well, nice vantage point, but I don't really think there's anything up here. It just looks weird on the map. Weird. Alright. Well, let's head this way. Those mountains. Oh, there's like floating islandy bits. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Oh, it's off in that fucking direction. I can only stare longingly at it because I don't have another map. That's frustrating. Okay. That is pretty cool. Another mountain forming over there. Corner of my render view. That looks really neat too. Oh. Okay, here we are. Another little islandy bit. At least it feels like an island. I mean, Jesus, I've got so much water on this map, it's ridiculous. It's like I'm playing Endless Ocean. Oh, I also read recently about a new mob that was introduced called a witch. And she lives in these kind of boggy biomes. Like that there. She lives in like a little wooden structure in these biomes here. They do look pretty terrible, actually. And I heard that she drops glowstone dust, which before you could only get in the Nether. Which I guess that's kind of a good thing, because, I mean, technically now you don't have to go to the Nether if you want glowstone. You could just go hunt a witch. Although, I'll be honest, I don't really know which one would be easier, finding a witch or going to the Nether. I'm close to home. Close to my little ghetto shack. Can I go this way? Or is that off map? That's off map. Son of a bitch. Okay. It's okay. Got this nice, lovely forest. More wolves. No sheep I seem to see here. I like how there's caves seemingly everywhere around me, but not directly where I'm at. It's nice. Okay. Oh, I went off map there. It's a little bit too far. Just back up a little bit. There we go. Go this way now. Now we go west into the setting sun. I could technically just make a quick U-turn back to my house if need be, but I think I literally have to go. Well, thank you. I think I'd literally have to go through those mountains in order to do so. Yeah, see this? This is like the kind of biome that the witch lives in. It's kind of scary. I wonder if I'll see one just kind of like out in the wild. Jumped in the bog water there. Oh, it's getting dark. I'm gonna risk it. A chance trying to get back to my house. I think I can do it because most of this is just like the regular forest. Oh, it's getting really dark really fast. Ah! I saw the mansion. If I can get to the tree line. Ah, I see the torches. I see the torches, mother. Ah! I can't see where I'm jumping. I jumped in the water. Well, I almost filled out the map. That one go there. That's not that bad. Home sweet home. My farm is continuing to grow. The chicken is still fucking off inside of there. It's fine. My dog is still here. That's another good thing. Hey, babe. me coming here gives me the opportunity to dump off some stuff, which is something that I wanted to do as well, so that way I'd have room in my inventory to do with which what I please. That can go in there, 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 and so can that can go, that can go, that can go. Those beetroot seeds won't fit. Can I have some more dead? 27 dead. Okay. Take a nap. Wake up in the morning. Eat some lovely mutton. Lovely breakfasty mutton. And maybe a lemon slice. 2 lemon slices. There we are. Wonderful. Okay. On with the adventure. Oh. Ow. Fuck you. Ow. Okay, I got experience points for that. And I technically didn't really hit him. I'll take it. Straight on then. I haven't watched Lord of the Rings in a really long time, but playing Minecraft like this really makes me want to watch it. And that seems weird, because I mean, that seems weird even for me, because I don't really see the correlation between, like the two different mediums. It's like a video game where you, oh, oh, pretty flowers. Oh, this is lovely. Lovely wild forest, speckled zombie forest. The river running through. It's amazing what you miss when it's dark and you're running for your life. Maybe there's more at the top, because I can see him up there. What was I saying? Something about Lord of the Rings. Oh, yes. Playing Minecraft makes me want to watch Lord of the Rings, because it's like I'm on an adventure of the greatest proportions. And for some reason, I equate great adventure with Lord of the Rings, because it was indeed a great adventure for the people involved. You know, they became someone different at the end there. They all did. And I always think about that. It's kind of cheesy to say, but it's the truth. You can see all the torches I put on the roof. I wonder how mob infested that would be if it didn't have all those torches in it. Oh wow! Look at like this wildflower speckled valley down here. Isn't that lovely? Wow, that's beautiful. Very, very pretty. I like this game. It makes me mad that this game, after a while, people were only equated it to like little boys playing it, like little 13-year-old boys playing. And not to say that that's a terrible thing or an inaccurate thing. I'm sure 13-year-old boys probably played this game, and they like this game, and that's fine. But they like shunned people from like playing this game, and I always never understood that. And like if you had played Minecraft within a certain time bracket, you were just like the scourge of the earth. Which I still don't understand, because this game is fun. And it's one of those games where you can play it any way you want to. And no one can be like, oh, you're playing it wrong. Well, it's a sandbox game. Meaning you have essentially everything at your disposal, and you can play it however you want. It doesn't matter. I mean, you could go without armor, you know, and do your damnedest to get to the end and fight the Ender Dragon with nothing but like a wooden sword if you really wanted to. Like, that is something that you can absolutely do. You're gonna get killed. There's no question there, but it's possible, you know? It's totally possible. It's a possibility that most video games don't really have. You know, most of the time, if you want to fight the end boss, you need to grind for, I don't know, 30 to 40 hours or something like that, in order to just, you know, get to the end of the game and fight the final boss. Which is fine. That makes sense. That's obviously, you know, it's a viable way to play a game, but I also like those kind of games where it's like, you can do whatever you want, however you want, it doesn't matter to us. We just made the game. And we didn't make the rules for the game, that's up to you. You make the rules for your game. You set the challenges, you do you. And I just think that's something that not all games can boast. Although, with more recent developments, in games, it's getting a little different. Obviously, I haven't played it yet, but according to a lot of my friends who are playing it right now, God of War is the new one, is very open world, which sounds super awesome. That sounds fantastic, and that's totally what it should have been. But I have a feeling that while God of War is open world, it probably blocks you from certain paths. So like you couldn't Breath of the Wild it and just walk up to the end game boss wearing nothing but your fucking swimsuit, you know? Nothing but your skivs. But I have a feeling that the developers were probably like, yeah, you don't need to go there just yet, you know? Like, I have a feeling they probably stopped people from trying to do that by making like, oh, this road is blocked, you must defeat these gods, or you must do this task before you can come up here, or whatever, you know? In Breath of the Wild, it's like, yeah, sure, you can come up here. Yeah, I mean, go ahead. I mean, are you sure? Like, alright. And then you walk in there, and there's Ganon, and he's looking at you like, are you serious? Alright, bro. Here we go. And then he breathes at you a little bit. You know, you get a little bit of, like, Ganon's pit stank on the wind, and you die, because that game is really fucking hard. And that end Ganon boss fight is, while if you're prepared for it, it's pretty easy, but if you're not, and you're just like, I'm gonna try and kill him while I'm wearing nothing, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Unless you're godly at the shield block stuff. Which, if you are, teach me your ways, because I suck. I suck so bad. I can't hit it. I can't hit it the way they want me to. Ugh. A nice, weird little mountainy hole. Well, forward march, I guess. Oh, there's a little waterfall I can jump down. Up. Up. Ow! accidentally flooded the valley. It was not my intention. More pumpkins! Awesome. Ha! Okay. Completed that side of it. Okay. Go back this way. So, that way I have completed one whole map. That's awesome. That is a hole with death in it. Certain everlasting death. I'm really hungry. I hear a spider. That doesn't make me feel good. I don't want to have to fight a spider. I don't want to have to fight a spider. It's getting dark and I hear a spider. I don't want to have to fight a spider. That's a giant hole I don't want to fall in. I'm kind of far from home. Home's on the other side of that jungle there. I'm gonna risk it. I'm just gonna try and keep going. I'm in the open for now. I feel okay. Wasn't this like a lovely little area here? There's another pumpkin over there. I feel really terrified. I don't feel good. Yeah, this doesn't make me feel good. Is that light? Oh, it's lava. A lovely craft of surface lava. I'm not going to get anywhere close to that because, again, knowing my luck, a fucking skeleton would spawn, shoot me in the ass, and I would be dead. Wow, not a single village. Not a single village in all of that. Incredible. Let's paw through off this way. Not a single village. That's so disappointing. Am I safe when I'm on a boat? From mobs? Is that a thing? Well, I'm kind of in a crappy part of the world, I think. A lot of the more interesting stuff is farther away. But isn't that the truth with most in real life, you know? The more interesting things are far away. I mean, Jesus, look at Japan. Look at Japan, enough said. This sucks. I can't, like, find somewhere to sleep or hole up in for the night. So there's another reason I wanted to find a village was because it would be much easier to hole up for an evening. Driving boats is still ass for some reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just on the PlayStation platform. Maybe on the PC it's a little bit easier, but somehow I doubt that. Somehow I doubt that it's any easier. Creeper. Zombie. I'm just gonna list the different monsters that I come by. I think I have to turn here. Yes. Okay. It's a nice convenient waterway that leads all the way back to the mansion. Follow this way. I hear a baby zombie. This way? I think so. We're getting there, I think. Oh, yep, I see it. I see it on the horizon there, between the trees. Hello, pretty birds. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Oh God. Okay. Ha! Yes! Wonderful! So I guess the easiest way would be just to sidle up alongside the mansion here. Oh, zombie. Paddle, 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 paddle. Boop! Ow! Get out of here, you bum. Let's retrieve my boat. Alrighty, I completed one map. And I made it home safe, and I didn't die. I didn't die once, you see. Accomplished. And take a nap. Ugh. 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 Awesome. Awesome, Mr. Puppy. Awesome. Very, very awesome. Can't put my boat in there. Exactly. Yes. Woof. Let's get... I think it's actually... Oh no, it's in here. Do you see... Oh no, I am actually holding on to all my pumpkins still. Okay, cool. So, we want one of those. Awesome. Ah! Ah! Bruh. Okay, there aren't any creepers out here. Good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because I realized my mistake here while I was farming. This melon grew wonky. We don't want the melon to grow like that. So get some beets. Right. Hello. I actually forgot my hoe. That's not good. Oh, you want beetroot seeds. Well, you're not gonna get it. What do I do with beetroot? Can I cook it? Do I make stew with it? Oh, nope, I can't cook it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Oh. Okay. There we go. So now all of those will grow this way. And it'll be good. It'll be very good. I could potentially plant these for... Oh no, I can't. Never mind. I can do just this. Get out of the way, chicken. You vex me so, Mr. Chicken. Damn it. Oh, excuse me, puppy. Okay. Oh, almost hit the dog. Don't hit the dog. Animal cruelty is cruel. So don't hit the damn dog. Up. Oh, that one matured right in front of my eyes. There we are. Awesome. Awesome piddity possum. So, God, 46 seeds. 46 of the bastards. That is a lot of seeds. I wish you could do something other than use it to feed chickens so they will fucking have babies. I wish that they had another use, but they do not, which is a shame. Oh. Oh. Ha. Getting lucky doing that. Hup, 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 hup. I'll just use some of the beetroot seeds there. So, basically, we're going to use these to tame where these get to produce those. And also, we will replace them with more stuff as time goes on here. There we are. Plant up some more of these. There we are. This is looking quite lovely. Look at this. I've already got a melon. Up. Ah. Up. There we go. Aww. Wonderful. How very, very wonderful indeed. Okay. So, oh god, I snuffled really terribly there again. Ugh. I apologize deeply. As I said before, I'm ill. I don't feel well. I'm sorry. Okay, so I have this map 0. How do I make an item frame? Ah, item frame. A shit ton of sticks and a piece of leather. Well, I'm in luck. I have a piece of leather here. And I also have a shit ton of sticks. Like magic. One item frame. I could actually make another one with... You know what? I think I'm going to, because I don't really need leather for anything right now. There we go. So, there is map 0. Yeah. There's a little holes in it, little dead zones, but you get the picture. It's very beautiful. And you can see where I'm at there. That little weird thing that's right next to the mansion is actually my house. Great. Super good. Very good. For now, we'll just hang that one up there. Actually, you know what? We'll hang this up here. And I will actually... will be taking this with me in a minute. Again. But, I'm going to go ahead and go down into the bedrock hole. Sorry, I had a really massive and stinky brain fart. I'm gonna go get myself some redstone so I can start making more maps and start filling out more maps and start looking for more things, more loot. Isn't that right, little buddy? Yeah.